Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Taishi, and I'm Serious JG. I really should be working on... I've got vague plans for a Halloween special this year. I may or may not actually do it. I should be recording it now if I'm going to do it, but I really felt like playing this game, so let's go ahead. So I wasn't sure we'd be able to take the Mōri out all in one fell swoop. Now my biggest concern is that I've got too many troops in the field as opposed to not enough, and I'm going to burn through all of our gold. So... let's finish this turn, and then I'll see about switching all these cities back here from recruiting infantry to recruiting militia. I imagine I'll have to keep paying the troops who are already in the field, but it now really appears the Mōri do not have the ability to stop us anymore. Like, if they had committed everything to defending earlier, they would be good to go, but they've lost too many cities. They don't have enough left. I think we've got them. Which means that our enemies are going to be the Ukita clan and the Oda. And we're going to need to make peace with the Oda while we rebuild, certainly. But this will be, right here, this is going to be our only border we'll need to defend. We have a marriage alliance with the Chōsokabe. I know that I could break that alliance, and it would have severe diplomatic repercussions. No other force would trust me. But I could break that alliance and swallow up the Chōsokabe if I so chose. I don't think the AI will ever break a marriage alliance on you, and if they do, we would have short-term losses because I wouldn't be quite prepared and would be struggling to defend against their initial attacks using militia, but eventually we would punish them severely for it. Like, the Shikoku are not going to be able to stand up to us now. But because of that, we've got a border with the Chōsokabe. The Oda would have to basically conquer the Chōsokabe before they would be able to attack us directly, anywhere except here. Which means that all these cities where I currently have infantry, I'm not going to need any infantry anymore. I might want to keep infantry here. I mean, at least while I'm rebuilding, you know. I would need infantry in my frontline cities only. And when I'm ready to attack, I'd start putting infantry in more cities. But I'm probably never going to march out of Kyushu again. We've taken over so much of Honshu. Kyushu is just going to be the breadbasket from now on. Generating the gold and the food. The combat, I mean, I could march people out of Kyushu like I did here, but as you're seeing, like, I probably didn't need Soren Otomo's army to march out, because I think they're just wasting food and gold at this point. Anyway, so we're going to finish this turn, and then I'm going to basically tell all these cities to stop recruiting infantry and hope that that gets my gold situation under control a bit more, because now I'm selling food so rapidly that I risk running out of food. Do not want that. That's the one thing that could cause me... I don't think the Mōri can possibly strike back and defeat us, but the one thing that would make it so I'd have to make peace with them and finish them off at a later date is if I run out of food. Anyways...
You're not getting away.
You're not getting away. There's a messenger from the Imperial Courts. They want to make me the music office head. No, thank you. Not interested in playing. You guys don't play rock and roll music. Mōri's army is right before us. Because they are small, however, victory is assured. Let's go ahead and fight the battle anyway. Forces of Yoshinaga Maki of Mōri are right before us. We shall bring our soldiers to the fray. By the way, I'm many videos ahead, but recently Colin Owari Sanada's the guy who created the character did briefly explain why he doesn't like the Takeda. I mean, the Tokugawa didn't really do it in an in-character, like, here's why Colin Owari Sanada hates the Takeda way, sort of way. But, yeah, I've probably mentioned that several times over the course of the LP now. I got my answer, so. On enemy units, I suggest going with the Twin-Headed Dragon. Twin-Headed Dragon is, I think, the one that gives us attackers and defenders. That's fine. We're getting... both sides are getting all of their soldiers. We have... Ginchio is in this army. This is our... the Pirate King is in this army. Munashige is in this army. But it's basically Lady Tolpanzer, Colin Owari Sanada, and non-created officers, although some of them, like Ginchio, are rather fanciful. Ginchio, I think she was part of defending a castle from a siege. But, I mean, as far as leading troops out and marching and attacking castles, that's not something that actually happened. And, Chikatsugu Shiga, I don't know who he was historically, but I do think he was one of the more impressive officers. That's his Kiyoshi Doi. There is, he was the biggest pain in our butts when we were fighting against the guys, the Suga clan, I guess they were called. There's a trading zone nearby. There are many shops and walls, making it difficult to attack. It seems the advantage is a little slanted. So we do have attackers and defenders.
Please command me.
And honestly, what we want to do is try to get these guys to come in from behind to attack.
Let's begin.
Please command me. Let us begin.
Your command.
Everyone advance.
Please
If
command me.
we have these guys going forward,
Prepare yourselves.
they will be difficult to defeat because they've got powered up defense.
Follow my commands. Your
Kalanawari Sanada, not that he's a coward, but he's going to remain in the back because,
Please command.
I mean, that's what makes sense for him to do.
Ready yourself.
I guess I'll have these guys,
Command.
Ginchio and this other guy, kind of come over here and maybe
Do
be...
not fear.
No, that's not exactly what I wanted.
Your command.
Do not fear.
They'll be ready to come in and encircle people. They may or may not actually charge us for once. We will take Yoshinaga Maki's head. Everyone follow me. I haven't been executing people as I capture them, but we have killed officers on occasion. Trade zone nearby. That's still a problem. They're really just going to sit there, it looks like. They do move around a bit, but... Okay. Yoshinaga Maki. Hello, which one of you guys is Yoshinaga Maki?
Your command. Ready yourselves.
Your command. Ready yourselves.
Your command.
Do not fear.
That should be enough.
Command me.
Let's move it. Please command me. Let's begin. Please command me. Follow my commands. Your command. Let's begin.
Your command.
Your command.
Do not fear.
I thought I just ordered you. Oh well.
Please command me. Everyone advance. We have located the enemy's position.
I see them.
Okay, Munashige's charging in for the first strike. Or maybe he's not.
Now.
Now, flank them. Okay, so we got a successful raid off. Found the enemy's location. Okay.
Please command me. Ready yourselves.
Oh, you know what? Let's actually let's have you come in like this.
Let's begin.
Your command.
Everyone advance.
Okay, so I guess this is the unit we got to, the main unit we got to defeat.
Please command me. Let's begin. Here's my plan. Fire!
Command me. Let's begin.
Your command?
Our main force go after theirs.
Please command.
And I'm probably overthinking this, but I like the idea of
Yourself.
Your command.
encircling them, and that's going to involve going a little farther outside than it was a minute ago because they're actually charging forward and getting some visibility here. Somebody has a plan. Bring them to the melee and take them down. Yeah. Because you're already on raid, and now you're going to charge, you're going to fuck them up.
We have located the enemy's position.
Spearman, forward! Spearman, forward!
There appears to be someone with a plan.
Okay, so we got people with plans. Doesn't look like you are going to be snuck up on after all.
Command, let's begin.
But these guys will now pincer you, and that's your own damn fault.
Here's my plan. Fire!
Muskets on their main unit.
I have a plan. Fire!
So the muskets are definitely helping us out here. Muskets do huge morale damage. They don't do a lot of troop damage.
This plan.
It is time I took your head myself.
And stuffed into a crawl space.
We have seized victory, and will never let it go.
I don't think so, friend.
Crush them. Release.
So it helps that we have better troops, but boy, we're doing a lot of damage. The soldiers' morale is broken. Let us pull back and recover. Oh, wow, that's their main unit, too. I didn't manage to get all the forces on it that I wanted to. Looks like one or more of our units are offering up a plan. Yeah, this guy's getting totally pincered.
Here's my plan.
I'm going to tell you, I mean, I know you're Pirates World
My plan.
captain and probably have a pretty good notion of when to use muskets, but
Never anticipate this plan.
I like the idea of you encircling.
Your command? Let us begin.
Please give me a command.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get to there like I wanted to.
I have a plan. Fire!
I have a plan. Fire!
We might win this one by overall morale victory before we get a chance to do anything else. Kinchio's got a plan. Thunder God. I shall fire out arrows bearing my name. If any come forth and fight without fear, then they are worthy opponents.
Strike-ity! Change to lightning and strike the enemy!
Okay, we'll do that.
Pull back for now. They were more than I expected.
Victory was in our grasp.
They were more than I expected.
That was completely in our favor. Okay, I wasn't even expecting to win quite that easily, but
Spearman forward.
another Shimazu victory. We haven't actually lost in the field yet, except for that video where I pitched a fit and threw the video out, although that one was, like, wacky. Like, I would have accepted the Chōsokabe defeat. Not so much the battle where we never fought the enemy and still retreated and got butchered. So we barely lost anybody. They lost... Well, again, I kind of wish they would break it off. Like, they would show you how many soldiers you defeated in battle and separate that from the number that are considered defeated during the retreat. Our aggression is soaring. Now is the time to corner our foe. Let's decide what to do with the captives. This guy's pretty mediocre. He's not a terrible... He's actually not a terrible civilian officer by any stretch, but we're certainly not going to kill him.
You have my thanks.
And I've also got a really cool orange shirt. Yeah, Sorno Tomo, I'll let him take Hinoyama, and then, honestly, I'm just going to get rid of that army. So our next battle will be this. We'll be fighting as the Chōsokabe. So I won't, I'll have to... I'll want to work to win very quickly in that fight because I won't have,
Advance.
I won't have infantry, as I'm used to having. Kakazaki was eliminated by the Nanbu. I don't even know where the hell that is. Far to the north, east of here, certainly. Forces of the Mōri have almost reached us. The battlefield is narrow and we cannot tell how this battle will end. Will you take control of this one? Yes. Well, we attain victory at any cost. Hiroi Kikawa versus Nobunaga Chōsokabe. This should be an interesting battle. The forces of Hiroi Kikawa of Mōri are right before us. We shall bring our soldiers into the fray. Oh. Found the enemy units at Bichu Takamatsu. Let's settle things. I suggest going with Phantom for this battle. So we have neither army have all of their soldiers, but we have almost all of ours. They have a little bit more to gain from waiting than we do. Oh, Takakage Kobayakawa is here, but he's not in command. Interesting. And these are not our officers, so they're not a bunch of created officers with super stats.
Leave it to us.
Phantom of Krangkur. Phantom is a plan revolving around ambushing the enemy without being found by them. Assaulter attacks from outside of the enemy's vision rather than slamming into them from the front. If you're discovered, try hiding again. Let's try it. Although actually, I do want to actually see... Assaulters are... This guy, whose name it's not telling me right now. And this guy. Okay. Hopefully I can remember that. We've put an outpost on the battlefield. Okay. So we don't really want to wait.
Give me an order. Now, let's move. Your command. Let's begin.
We really don't want to wait because they will be gaining troops faster than we are. Well, they have more troops to gain than we do. Now, the fact that we have fortresses on our side will help a lot because we are fighting not with infantry this time, but with militia. So it will certainly be very easy or possible for us to lose morale a lot more than we do using infantry.
Let us go.
We're going to go take Hiroi Kakawa's head using our Phantom tactics. Phantom of Krangkur. Our scouts found the enemy's location.
Please command me. Prepare yourselves.
So we should actually see them soon. Found the enemy's location. Ah, well.
Your command. Let's begin.
You are too smart for us, friend. So we are going to try to hide again,
Now, let's move.
as they say.
Please command me. Prepare yourselves.
Please command me.
Right. Let's begin. Give me an order. Now, let's move.
Your command. Let's begin.
Please command me. Prepare yourselves.
Your command. Prepare yourselves.
Okay, let's see what we can do with this.
The enemy has been found.
You will not escape.
Found the enemy forces. Narasuke. Oh, you're one of my ambush, you guys. Just really hoping you would slip by unnoticed. I think you were. Maybe not. Got more morale. Found the enemy's location. Okay, you're going to go attack our...
Give me an order. Let's get started.
Please give me a command. Prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves.
Your command? Prepare yourselves.
Your command? Ready yourselves.
Your command. Let's get started.
Please command me. Prepare yourselves.
So they're going after the fortresses, and I'm inclined to let them go and see what happens here. First strike always wins.
The enemy has been found.
Spearmen, forward.
Enemy seems to have lost. The enemy seems to have lost sight of our assault unit. We can try to take them by surprise again. The scouts found the enemy's location. Okay. This is what we want now. We want to come in and attack the enemy commander from behind with an assault unit.
Please command me. Prepare yourselves.
Please command me. Oh, it's our turn already?
Oh.
Did you really think you could beat me?
We've got our main unit in the thick of things here, and he wants to use charge, which will increase his own stuff, or cavalry, which will really increase his stuff. But could be dangerous.
My strategies.
Right.
We will concentrate.
Now I pulverize you.
Now, see my strategy. See the difference in our skill. Your command? Let's begin.
I think this will do it for a while.
Crush them.
Oh, they're going for a cavalry charge too.
Prepare yourself. Spearmen, forward.
Our scouts found the enemy's location. And I feel like we have
Your command.
more or less successfully charged them from behind.
Please command me. Prepare yourselves.
Give me an order. Let's get started.
Your command. Let's begin.
Now, see my strategy. Crush them.
So the cavalry charge the other way, and these guys are about to get pincered.
Prepare
That's the
yourselves.
main thing.
I have a plan.
So we want to let the Chōsokabe show off their badassery here.
Now I pulverize
And again, they're sending a lot of troops after just forts. And if we defeat their main unit while they're chasing those down, I'm fine with it, because they're not really bringing all of their numbers to bear in this part of the battle. It will mean we won't get those morale things back, but playing the plan for assault unit is currently in ambushing mode. Yeah, so we just pincered
Crush them.
their main unit big time.
Now, release.
And yeah, I think we're gonna win by just routing their main unit here, because they're not doing the things they should be doing to put a stop to that.
Sorry, but I'm not good enough to take it easy on you.
I'm not good enough to take it easy on you. You mean you're not a good enough commander, or you're just not a nice enough guy? I'm not really sure I understand that.
Oh, it's our turn already?
Oh.
I have no intention of letting you win. We should win with this plan. Did you
So we're
really
charging
think
into them
you
from
could beat
behind in the middle of a pincer attack.
Now, see my strategy. And with this, I will put an end to our play here.
We're disheartening each other back and forth here.
Rush them from the side.
Everyone attack. They've hidden soldiers.
Blow them away.
Inside the enemy units. Unfortunately, they're escaping. We're sadly gaining the advantage. It seems some among the enemy have lost heart. Now's a perfect chance to push.
Pull back now.
So we've lost track of a lot of units because we let them charge ahead. And didn't worry about them because they were...
Please, give me a command. Let's begin.
Command. Now, let's move.
Your command? Prepare yourselves.
Please command me. Let's begin.
Please command me. Let's begin.
No, you can keep doing what you're doing, actually. Actually, no. Finish these guys off. You
Be in order. Now,
work on these
let's
guys.
move.
You work on these guys.
Our turn already? Here's my plan.
Now is the time to show our strength.
And we just have to worry about these guys coming back for us and catching us off guard. But if we can defeat this enemy main unit before that happens, doesn't matter. Victory's in our grasp.
Pull back for now.
Gather your courage and attack.
That was completely in our favor. Never mind. We just basically just win anyway. Chōsokabe victory. For a change of pace.
This victory will open the door to tomorrow.
They also have overwhelming... although, never mind. They're using Shimazu's aggression. That's a lot of troops destroyed. We have won in battle against the Mōri. Aggression is soaring. I was hoping we could capture Fancy Pants guy. The guy who's playable in Samurai Warriors. He's the Kobayakawa who isn't bitty baby Kobayakawa. Please select who you wish to execute. So this guy comes to work for us without a fight. Everyone else figures they'll wait till their force is defeated so they can claim some dignity. But yeah, they just don't have any troops now. Like, all these cities that have marched against us have seen their troops defeated in battle, so there's really no place... we'll probably get another battle before this is all over, but it's pretty much over. Yeah, they're gathering right now. Oh, they're calling Ukita reinforcements. Or the Ukita might be attacking the Mōri, actually. Vulture has subjugated Yamabuki Castle. Yamabuki.
Let's go.
Now we go to Matoya's Cave.
We march.
The war is overwhelmingly going our way, and they're pretty much out of troops. Couldn't really be going too much better, actually, except for the fact that I'm bleeding money and food. So what is your target, gathering army? Oh, they're going to try to take a Mōri city from us. Well, from the Mōri, not from us, but you know what I mean.
Surround them.
I guess they and the Mōri were not buddies. Sir Kiyofusa has become sick.
I'm
Oh.
going to report.
My unit has captured a castle.
This is from last month.
Oh, wow, look at those. Look at that gold. Look at those provisions. Our horses are going up. It's infantry pay. Our gold expense has grown quite numerous. You ain't kidding, boyo. Let's come to some of these cities that have... You don't have infantry anymore.
I understand.
Well, this does seem like it's going to make a difference, even if some of those soldiers are already in the field.
I understand.
I wonder if we could get this up to a gold positive before it's all said and done.
understand.
Yeah, I mean, because we're not going to be ready to fight anybody for a while after this is over. I need to save some money up.
I understand.
Yeah, we're actually going to be positive again, according to this. It seems unbelievable to me.
I understand. I understand.
Well, I'm certainly going to need to
I understand.
get infantry going in some of these cities now. I might want to keep the infantry going here, actually, just in case we need to starve off an fight off an invasion from the Ukita, because it looks like they're on offense now that the Mōri are weakened. They might decide once we first get there and the cities are all devastated from war, they might decide that they can make a move.
I understand.
Yeah, I had an awful lot of infantry going over here. Jeez. Well, if I stop selling food, we should probably hold out to the next harvest. And with all these... Look at my gold balance and how much it's changing. Yikes. I don't think it's going to be an instantaneous effect. I think that's the projected gold balance once... because I don't think this... Hopefully this doesn't mean I'm firing soldiers that are in the field. Guess I'll find out in a sec. I probably should have saved before I started messing with this, just in case that is what it means.
I understand.
Yeah, expected date May 1586. So they're expecting it to take a few months for this to be in effect. Did I switch over to 1500 from 1200 at some point?
I understand.
If so, I'm not sure why I did that. How many people am I recruiting in these cities? Oh, 1500. Yeah, I'll feel really silly if it turns out this means I'm firing troops in the field. And then my military that's already out there is going to start depleting.
I understand.
In which case I just needed to hold out until this was all over. Takamichinoku City. Sure looks like it still says 30-something K. Alright, I'm going to save it on a new slot just in case that I'll set everything to hell. Well, I need to save twice. I need to save once and continue on and... What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Alright guys, when we come back next time, I will continue to not know what I'm saying. But we'll do a we'll finish this domestic turn and move on towards finishing the Mōri. See you then.